Welcome back to another episode of our team-related podcast. Wherever you may be, please give this video a like, a subscribe, leave a comment down below. And it's day 2 of the NBA draft, second round. And with the 42nd pick in this second round, the Sacramento Kings, they selected a 22-year-old 7-footer Frenchman who last played at Stanford this past season, Maxime Reynal. He had a dominant senior year where he averaged 20 points a game, 10.6 rebounds a game, and over 1.7 assists per game at Stanford this past season. He's a versatile big man who can stretch the floor. He had 46.7% from the field and nearly 35% from three, showcasing that interior scoring and that floor stretching from as a big man this past season at Stanford. And Maxime is an elite double machine. Kings already have one of those in Domantas Sabonis, but Maxime, he led Stanford with a frequent 20-10 performances this past season, over 20 double-doubles this past year for the Stanford Cardinal. Some of his strengths coming out of the draft, his scoring diversity. He is comfortable scoring in the paint, in the mid-range, and beyond the arc, offering multiple offensive looks as a big man. He can rebound, and his size, 7 foot, 245 pounds, and his presence on the boards is a massive plus for the Sacramento Kings. 10.6 rebounds per game this past year for Stanford. High basketball IQ, improved playmaking and passing, alert versus the double teams as well. His work ethic and his character, he's known for embracing the hard work and the leadership. Some of the areas that he may need to develop this year as a rookie and to get better. Athletic, he does lack the vertical explosiveness for a big man. He's not a true rim protector. He plays mostly off structured plays, and offense needs to refine that isolation, creation, defensive agility. His body size is there, 7 foot, 245, but his lateral quickness and footwork need improvement and more polishing as he grows as an NBA player. How does Maxime Reynal fit with this Kings roster as it currently stands with Sabonis, Valanciunas, DeRozan, LaVine, Keegan, Malik Monk? You got a front court right now in Sacramento and a wing mix. You got Domantas, JV. You got perimeter scorers in DeRozan, LaVine, Keegan, and Monk for now. And then you got role players off the bench, LaRavia, if he's back, Devin Carter, and Nick Clifford, Keon Ellis. So with Maxime's addition, could plug into several of those areas. He could be a third power forward or a stretch big behind Domantas Sabonis and Valanciunas on the Kings depth chart. Maxime, he offers the spacing on the floor and scoring off the bench. If you bring him off the bench, he's a pick and pop threat. And an offense here with Sacramento, rich with ball dominant players. Maxime's ability to draw defenders and space the floor could fit well with the Sacramento Kings. And it also gives Doug Christie some lineup flexibility where you can enable small ball lineups with Zach LaVine or Keegan Murray pairing with Maxime for spacing and rebounding for some flexibility with your lineup. Again, you got some immediate benefits. You got the floor spacing, the shooting complements the role like Sabonis and JV. You got the energy and the rebounding gives that jump start minute alongside some of the starters in the lineup. The defensive switching, he could improve as the season progresses. Summer league and in the regular season to guard the pick and roll and small ball lineups. The strength is going to come along and the conditioning for the NBA game. The pick and roll reads, and then you got the expanded defensive tools for Maxime to work on that lateral quickness to guard wing heavy lineups in the NBA. And his college resume, it speaks for itself. A highly productive, versatile big who can switch, he can score, rebound, and that shooting aligns with what Doug Christie and Scott Perry are trying to build with this style, the ball movement, the spacing, the pace. And initially, he could serve as a bench stretch forward, coming off that bench, grooming to rotate with Domantas Sabonis and JV, and his upside in shooting and size. He's a logical modern day fit for Sacramento's mix of experienced shooters and the finishing bigs. And if Maxine's defense and athleticism grows, he can become a key third unit anchor and potentially a starter down the road. Just if you look at some of the measurements of Maxime right now, he measured him just under 7 feet 2 inches, 237. And again, 22 years old. He's from France and good friends with Victor Wembanyama. He averaged again 20 points a game, over 10.5 rebounds, and 1.4 blocks for Stanford. Shot 34% from three on 5.5 attempts, and he can improve as a rim protector who can shoot and stretch the floor. So I really like this pick on where the Kings got him at the 42nd pick, where a lot of the mock drafts had Maxime Rainier maybe as a mid to late first rounder, but according to reports out there that Sacramento was his preferred destination for him and his team. Love hearing that. What do you think of the Kings' second round selection with the 40th pick in Maxime Rainier in this NBA draft? And you just look at both these picks. Let me know in the comments down below if you're watching on YouTube or listening on Spotify. Scott Perry, last night and tonight, has done a really good job in his first year as the GM, jumping into the first round to take Nick Clifford. He only gave up the 20 protected first round pick to Oklahoma City to jump into the first round last night. And where you got Maxime at 42, where a lot of the mocks had him as a mid to late first rounder, that could potentially be a steal for Sacramento. So let me know in the comments down below or here on YouTube or on Spotify and what you think of this selection of Maxime Reynal with the 42nd pick. And that will do it for this episode of our Kings Related podcast. Be sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And we'll catch you next time on our Kings Related podcast. And as always, go Kings.